food court after the announcement results, and Justice Weiss happened to be there and talked to me for a second. They might be talking to me about bringing me in some other position. I don't know yet. I haven't got full details, and there's nothing official, but I wanted to let you know just in case.
I hope they bring you in. You are not only a fucking legislator, you've been around, and I think the DOJ needs someone like you. So that's very fucking good to hear.
Yeah, we'll see how it goes. Again, nothing official, so I didn't want to tell the rest of the cabinet, but I wanted to let you know just in case there's suddenly I gotta, get out of the cabinet and whatnot.
Oh, yeah. Oh, fucking yeah.
All right. But yeah. Anyways, I'll get back over there with them, leave you to whatever else you got.
Yeah. All right. Well, for now, let's call you interim cabinet member. You know what I mean?
Okay.
I know Party Hardy's going to be doing a few things as well. But I don't know. I don't know how things are shaking up.
Party's good shit. And,
hey.
I don't think people realize how sneaky smart Princess is.
Oh, she is.
Oh, insanely
She is very good.
She showed me that piece of legislation she wrote up. It's it was very interesting and had a lot of potential to it. I would have liked to have seen come forward.
Yeah, her and I have had a couple long talks, and I walked away from them like almost stun locked. Like,
I was just talking to a devil, huh?
She's brilliant.
Yeah. This is going to be a fucking crazy term. I do not want to let off the pedal. And this means in regards to plans over here at the court center, but also in regards to other activities, specifically law enforcement. There have been some very fucking serious problems that have been hitting my desk, specifically around Saturday. A lot of what I deem to be unjustified, excessive force. And there's been, I think the reality of the matter and what I've seen over the last 6 months is that the police department does not know how to keep itself accountable. But there is no vehicle by which people themselves can demand accountability. Why? Because you need another law enforcement officer that's sucking your cock to do the work for you. I got very lucky that there is some semblance of reasonable heads within the department, specifically in the case of me being shot down in front of Mission Row PD. Doc came to the rescue and, did his best. But it doesn't go unnoticed when we have a member of LSPD command sending Carmine Costello looking for an execution with someone that is close to a terrorist organization. The one that happened out here. The fact that was, to me, it was a slap in the face to the position that the mayor has. And if I do not stand tall against that sort of behavior, then any mayor, whether it be in Blaine County, future and present, what are they going to do? So how we go about solving that problem is, I'd like to figure it out this week. Michael and I have been discussing some options, and I think I'm going to press very heavily on that. The reality of the matter is that the police department is made up with good people, but as with every other segment in San Andreas, people are going to always look out for their own and think about themselves before anyone else. Unfortunately, the PD does not realize that it is not always about them. And that their job is to serve and protect. And if they cannot, well, we're going to have to do it for them. Either that means pushing the way for lawyers to be more properly compensated, or whether it means to empower them to become special prosecutors who can press charges on government officials. Or finally, the hearings that we have discussed. I know that we're going to probably get a lot of pushback, but I don't really give a fuck, to be honest. And I think for me, the big determining factor was having to listen to officers have long-standing grudges over incidents that happened weeks ago in order to justify violent assault. Right? So,
Well, fuck the pushback. Who cares about that? Because if the marshals aren't going to do it, who else is left to do it besides us?
yeah, exactly. That's exactly it. I think it's accountability goes for everybody, right? I'm held accountable. We have mechanisms for the DOJ to be held accountable. Where's the accountability for law enforcement? Now, I will say that if we do get pushback on these things, they have other mechanisms. ACRs, as well as impeachment orders. And I think part of the political conversation is going to be, we are giving an alternative, right? That impacts them less. If they're not willing to sip that tea, well, then the impeachments will commence. So, but more on that subject later. I think courts is kind of in the, I'm going to give you guys an update on courts. Michael and I have been working on a list of requests that are going to be underway. And we're going to have a lot of work in front of us, especially in the management space. We need to make sure that our executive managers, Corolla, Jason, and whomever else we put in that position are well supported, and that communication stays like pretty fluent with them. But we also need to ensure that our security that we're going to have at Court Center has a bare minimum of like quality. I think what happened the other day here at the Court Center with a lot of the, let's say, the fuckery could have really blown up in our face. I think tomorrow we schedule a meeting with Carmine, and I think we're going to need to task him and Quantum with fixing that boat a little bit. Quantum's going to need some help, I think, and I don't think we can risk his needle that is very difficult to put onto the serious side to be enough. He's going to need a number two. Someone that can keep things in order and be, what's the word I'm looking for? Like be able to manage people, be organized, right? Because I don't think anyone in the circle has the time or can have the time or should have the responsibility to oversee security at all hours of the day. You know what I mean? So I'm it's gonna be spicy this term. You know what I mean? All right. What do you guys think? You guys ready?
Yeah. Yeah, you'll have to excuse me. I'm a little bit exhausted from just having to go through the day. But yeah, no, I'm ready. Let's do some fucking work.
That's what I'm fucking talking about. Hey, we got alcohol licenses. We got fucking dispensary shit. Michael, I think we bake all that into our website.
Nino.
I was thinking that the other day. Like, as we're creating this, like, registry, why not move all our accounts to the court's account?
Yeah,
right?
I agree.
Like, if their applications go through, like, a page where, like, they apply, we accept, and then everyone can see who the dispensary owners are, have the legislation on there, who the alcohol dispensers are, it keeps everything tied to state IDs. You know what I mean?
I mean, we could just give them a cosmetic perm. You know what I mean?
Yes. Yeah.
Right? We keep the form the same. We just look in the output and assign the perm, and then everyone knows.
That is true. That is true.
At least until Taylor can devote some effort into doing it. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I see what you're saying. Like as an interim, giving them like a tag for it.
It's Maeve. I'm gonna take a call quick.
Yep.
Right.
Oh, ask her to come on down.
Oh, we're in the museum.
I have to
we'll
cut
see soon.
out.
Yeah.
I forgot I have a Liberty City thing, or Liberty City flight I have to catch regarding some vehicle maintenance. So I'm gonna go handle that.
All right.
So I'll probably catch up with you guys later.
All right. Easy.
All right.
Nino, is there anything immediate you want me to think about?
No.
before we meet next time?
Let's take a day or two. And I'll let everyone know. We're going to be bringing back town halls over here. I think the first town hall meeting will probably be towards the end of the week, maybe Friday, so that it gives us enough time to like kind of have a plan of action. So when we come in here, we're like, here's what we're doing this term.
Sounds good.
In fact, I think we set a time now. Let's say Friday at 4 p.m. Eastern.
What if we open courts
or 3
right after
p.m.
the town
Eastern?
hall?
Late that. Yes.
You know, incentivize people.
I love it. I love it.
Yeah.
Yeah, and a Friday I think is generally pretty packed. Okay. I will key up a thing for that. All right,
yeah.
Tony, there will be a briefing. So we'll send it your way.
Good.
All right.
Yeah, I also will say, Michael, as far as the
Have a good one.
yeah, I believe so. I don't have my MDT with me, so I can't look at it immediately. But I know it was at least submitted.
Oh yeah, it is. This was Drabs, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Okay, perfect.
Okay.
I think we got to get Junior vocalizing the business grants as well. I guess we should let people know that we're taking applications for all those subsidy programs.
I'm gonna let y'all chat. This is Mumbles.
Yeah, go for it.
All right, yeah.
Mumbles.
Nino,
Congratulations.
congratulations to you too. I think it's time we talked.
I'm ready.
Perfect.
You want to come down to the court center?
Actually, yeah, we could come down to the court center. Whereabouts will you be?
It's gonna be the museum.
Museum?
Yeah.
All right, I'm bringing my posse.
Love it. You know what? Let's every other meeting, let's keep swapping places. You know what I mean?
Perfect. Yeah, we could do my Oval Office and Court Center or your City Hall.
Love it. I this is gonna be my new city hall. Yeah.
All right,
Yeah.
sounds good.
All right. Love it. All right. See you in a bit.
See you in a bit.
Right.
Like the name and shame, you know what I mean? Like putting people in, maybe that was
Mumbles is on the way with his posse.
Oh, hell yeah.
Tilly's whole thing at that time was, why don't you just fire him? So
Wait, what
that's
happened?
Right, that's right. We're talking about the
Yeah, Tilly just
committee
wanted
hearings.
consequences for action.
Yeah, I remembered someone from the cabinet had issues with it. It was Tilly.
Yeah.
I was just saying we're dusting that
I
off.
was
so everyone-
translating Tilly's feelings.
Oh,
She wasn't
yeah.
expressing them
Yeah,
very
yeah,
well,
yeah.
but I didn't really have massive issues with it now.
Yeah. I would take another look at that one again.
okay. Also, with the court security stuff, I've got that basic one that's already on the MDT. Do you want me taking from the private security stuff you wrote before and kind of trying to combine those, or like what? Because I'm not certain if I've got everything on the base one that is necessary for us to run things or not.
Let's you and I talk about that because this is the one that I
Okay.
drafted something for as well. Let's blend them because I'm sure I caught stuff you didn't and vice versa. So we'll blend them. You and I will sit down and workshop it either today or tomorrow.
Love
All right.
it. I think with Serenade stuff, we might want to take a lot of his. I think he's been very busy out of the city.
Yeah.
I think we want to take the semblance of what that is and get that like fund going for lawyers, right?
Okay. Do you want me to reach out to him? I'll get
Reach
like, an
out to
update
him and
from
let him know that we're gonna do it because
Yeah,
as
exactly.
we can put his name as signatory or like one of the primary writers, but
Yeah.
I think we kind of that got lost in the sauce. You know what I mean?
Well, I lost momentum too, right?
Yes.
So, okay, I'll grab it. I know the state did something for lawyers, did they not?
They
They
remember
changed
some-
something with the compensation.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sean announced something.
I think we can do this on top of that, to be honest.
I agree.
Yep. Yeah, this is. Oh, Okay. I am going to let me see if Veronica.
I got the actual dollar amount that Cuddles made when she was here.
Oh, what was
How
her
much
final
was
count?
it?
She made $30,000 in sales and took 7 new commissions, totaling
That was 30K each. Damn.
easily over 200 grand. Yeah.
Nice. I unfortunately had to meditate, so.
Hmm.
Is
You're
there
good.
anything in particular? What do I need to do?
I think we are planning that at 3 p.m. Eastern on Friday, we're gonna hold a town hall, after which we are gonna be opening up the court center for 3 hours. Did you
Are
hear
expecting
what
that town hall to last about an hour?
it could be 30 minutes, it could be an hour, probably not more than 30 minutes, to be honest. Actually, it might be. It depends on like the Q&As and whatnot. And
Because I think the times for the first court center was pretty much a sweet spot for a short one.
mm-hmm.
I
Yep.
would
I don't
say
know. The second one felt like there was much less people around.
don't put a time on it. If you say courts is opening immediately after, people are going to want to get here to make sure they get a stall.
Yeah.
And if you don't tell them exactly when the doors open, they're going to have to show up and participate in the town hall. Otherwise, they're going to miss out. They won't know when the town hall's done to go over and get
Agreed.
stalled, so
Fair.
Yeah. I think a lot of some of these things that we're kind of manually juggling are going to start to get solved as construction comes in. Yeah.
do you want me to head up to the prison tonight and get Taylor to put the times up on the site?
Yeah, mention town hall. Actually, let me type something up right now.
Okay.
Okay. How do you spell museum?
How do you spell it?
I'd have to look it
M-U-S-E-U-M.
up.
M-U-S-E-U-M? Okay.
U-M.
Yeah.
On Friday at 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time.
I love that feeling when someone asks you to spell a word and you know how to spell it, but then as soon as you say it out loud, you're like, was I right?
Yeah, that's it's. I feel like it's like
I've never questioned knowing how to spell museum in my life, but then when I said it, I was like, that's
yeah,
right?
it's like when you type it up, it's crazy. At the Quartz Museum. Oh yeah, Quartz Museum on Friday.
Hey, Junior.
Oh shit.